Welcome to the show that has those practical, everyday questions that everybody should know. And today we will do a very special episode called Common Knowledge Landslide 101 Edition. Welcome to Common Knowledge. Introducing Angeline, Jazzmine, and Anna for today's players. Hey players, let's show some excitement. Woo! Yes, I'm loving the energy. Okay, now let us move forward with the mechanics of the game. Okay, so this quiz has 5 multiple choice questions regarding landslides. Each question only has one correct answer. 5 seconds will be given to all participants to write down their answers on a sheet of paper. Participants are strictly not allowed to use outside help of any kind, and the quiz master's decisions are final. Okay, so this episode, we will be quizzing you about landslides. Just like the other episodes, we will ask questions and explain the correct answers. Players, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I'm ready.
Okay. Landslide is the movement of a mass rock or debris in a downward slope. It is a type of mass wasting showing any downslope movement of soil or rock. Its hazards include heavy storms, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes. Players, first question, here we go. How many categories of vulnerabilities are there during landslides? A, we have 3, B, 4, C, 5, D, for 6. 5 seconds for our players. Timer starts now in 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, let us see those answers. Okay, so we have an A, we have a C, and we have a B. And the correct answer is B. There are 4 categories of vulnerabilities during landslides. Congratulations, contestant number 3, Anna, for getting that right. So these 4 vulnerabilities are, we have physical vulnerabilities. So these are buildings on hilly areas. We have inappropriate house foundation, building homes in landslide-prone areas. We have improper usage of building codes, and we have buried or brittle pipelines. The second vulnerability is environmental vulnerability. So we have quarrying, deforestation, and soil type found in the area. The third vulnerability, we have social vulnerability, which includes family structure, illiteracy, lack of personal safety, and people with special needs. Lastly, we have economic vulnerability, poverty, unemployment, and debt. So that makes it all for our first question. There are 4 types of vulnerabilities or 4 categories of vulnerabilities during a landslide. Congratulations, Anna, for getting that right. Now, moving on to our second question. What is our second question? Okay, one of the high-risk countries to landslides include the Philippines because of frequent monsoons and mountainous regions. Now, which of these are considered risks during a landslide? We have A, human mortality, B, loss of property, C, increased vulnerability to other natural disasters, and D, all of the above. So those are some interesting choices. Players, you have 5 seconds on the clock. 5, 2, and 1. Let us see those answers. Okay, we have A, and a D. So let us see what is the correct answer. We have letter D. It is all of the above. So obviously, all are risks during a landslide. In fact, between 1998 to 2017, landslides affected an estimated 4.8 million people and caused more than 18,000 deaths. Aside from these, humans could incur injuries physically and mentally in a form of trauma. Lifeline systems such as communication lines, water systems, healthcare, and electricity lines could be severely damaged. So congratulations, contestant number 3, Anna, for getting that right once again. Now, moving on to our third question. What is our third question? Okay, so if you are living in a landslide-prone area, which of these is the best precaution before a landslide? A, stock up on supplies and groceries. B, attend webinars on floods. C, conduct ground assessments around your house. Or D, plant around your house. So again, if you are living in a landslide-prone area, which of these is the best precaution before a landslide? Players, you have 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Let us see those answers. Okay, so we have a C, a D, and an A. Okay, the correct answer is letter C. So we have conduct ground assessments around your house. Although these are all good practices in preparation before a landslide, conducting ground assessments is the best one. You will never know when landslides could happen, so maintaining a good foundation for your shelter would keep you safe in the event of a landslide. So repair any structures and build retaining walls when you need to. Come up with any evacuation plans with your household as well. And finally, it is recommended to educate ourselves with information that could save us during landslides. So congratulations, contestant number 1, AC, for getting that one right. Okay, contestants, we are now down to our last 2 questions. Please get ready. Okay, question number 4. What should you not do when you are outdoors and there is a landslide? A. Follow the flow of the debris and find cover on lower ground. B. Get to the nearest high ground in the direction away from the path of the landslide. C. If in a car, beware of falling debris, mud, and destroyed establishments. Or D. Leave the area as soon as possible. Again, what should you not do when you are outdoors and there is a landslide? Okay, 5 seconds on the clock. Once again, contestants, please get ready in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Let us see those answers. Okay, we have D, A, and A, B. So what is the correct answer? We have letter A, follow the flow of the debris and find cover on lower ground. So we have contestant number 2 who got that one right. Great job. Okay, so here's the thing. Never go to lower ground during a landslide. It is safest to stay on higher ground when you are outdoors during a landslide. So if you are in a car, stay on high alert in case of falling debris and stay away from collapsed buildings. If you are near a river, leave the area if there are signs of landslides. On the contrary, if you are indoors, stay inside and leave only until it is safe. So always be updated with the evacuation plans of your local government to be guided accordingly. Okay, so we are now down to our last question. Let us go, players. Are you guys ready for this last question?
Yeah.
Go! Loving the energy. Okay, question 5. Our last question is, after it has been deemed safe to go back to your house after a landslide, which is the best to assess first when you get home? Is it A, the utility lines, B, structural damage, C, your belongings, or D, water pipelines? Again, after it has been deemed safe to go back to your house after a landslide, which is the best to assess first when you get home. Okay, guys, 5 seconds on the clock for the last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let us see those answers. Okay, we have D, C, and B, and the correct answer is letter B. It is structural damage. Contestant number 3, you got that one right. Okay, instinctively, we would check all of these. However, it is best to check for structural damage first, since we need to assure that we have a shelter to keep us safe from other risks. Others may follow to avoid electric shortages and wastage. Checking one's belongings should be the least priority out of the choices. Although one should check if their important documents are still intact, other material things could be replaced, but not human lives lost. Okay, we had a great game today, contestants. And the winner for today's Common Knowledge Landslide Edition 101 is Anna, contestant number 3. Okay, so we hope that you had fun. Join us in our upcoming trivia nights as we uncover more topics and expand our bank of general knowledge. Congratulations, Anna, contestant number 3. You would definitely be safest in the event of landslides. And for all our viewers, remember these hotlines shown on screen and be updated on early warning systems by FEVOX in case of a landslide. So here we have National Emergency Hotline 911, FEVOX Trunk Line 8426-1468-279, and NDRRMC 8911-1406, area code 02. Also, I hope you learned a thing or two from this episode. Make sure to keep safe and stay educated. Until the next episode of Common Knowledge, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. We will see you again next time.